Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones. I am a huge NBA buff. I think this could be someone who played for the Indiana Pacers. And let me tell you, the best singer in the NBA circles is Victor Oladipo.
Welcome back to the show. I'm here with a singer formerly known as the Thingamajig, NBA All-Star Victor Oladipo. How are you, Victor?
How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, very, very well. You really had the panelists and fans completely fooled. It was only Ken who guessed correctly. Surprising even himself. Was it cool to kind of fool everyone throughout it? Were you smiling underneath that costume?
Yeah, it was kind of fun, especially hearing the judges' opinions on who they thought it was before Ken kind of guessed me. I've heard all kind of people from Dwight Howard to Montel Jordan and guys like that. So it was just funny just hearing their opinions and hearing them trying to figure out who I was.
Well, listen, Victor, you really do it all. Not only were you on this, you are an NBA All-Star. How did performing on The Masked Singer compare to performing on the court?
It's similar as far as, like, you got to have preparation. So a couple of days before I would go on and shoot for The Masked Singer, I had to prepare, whether it's memorize the song, memorize the steps. Similar to basketball, before you go onto a court, you definitely got to practice and know the plays and things like that and watch film and get ready for the game. So it was similar. And the beauty of competition, obviously. So I had a good time doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Did you like your costume as a Thingamajig, or were you a little intimidated by it?
Yeah, I loved it. I actually picked it. They gave me a few options in the beginning, and I kind of fell in love with it because it was unique, obviously. You don't really see it every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like I could relate to it.
Yeah, it fit your character really well. You're seriously, honestly, a jack of all trades. You play ball, you sing well, and you cook. I mean, one, marry me, but two, what don't you do?
I don't know how to draw, so I think that's probably the only thing I don't know how to do.
All right.
But my sister draws very well, so maybe I can learn from her.
All right, I'm going to use this against you later, Victor. Over and over, Nicole kept calling you her future husband, just like I did, and then you've repeatedly agreed to take her on a date. What would that date look like, and are you going to actually take her on a date?
If I actually do, hopefully it's in the near future, if the moment or opportunity presents itself. If I did, I would just take her to wherever she wants to go, because it would be all about her and me getting to know her, and obviously us getting to know one another.
I'm curious actually about your singing ability. When did you start singing? How did you get into it? What's your story? What's your background there?
I started singing when I was about 7 years old. My parents kind of forced me to sing in the church. And then as I continued to grow and get older, I started to realize from other people's opinions that I wasn't half bad. And then eventually, about 3 or 4 years ago, I finally put out my first EP. And last year, I put out my second album. And people actually like it, so it's kind of cool.
No, you're great at it. What's next for you, and how is your knee doing? Do you think you'll be back playing with the Pacers anytime soon?
Yeah, definitely soon. My knee's doing well. I'm getting stronger every day. I'm just taking it one day at a time, really honestly, and just trying to be patient and smart, not trying to rush back too fast. But when I get back out there, I'll be better than I ever was. So I look forward to that opportunity.
We don't doubt that. Were any of your fellow Pacer players watching the show and surprised to see you doing it, by the way?
Yeah, for sure. A lot of guys definitely asked me about it. Are you that Thingamajig on The Masked Singer? I always used to say, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even watch the show. So I know it was kind of funny to them because it sounded just like me. They hear me sing every day. So unfortunately, I couldn't tell them the truth.
Of course. Did you talk to your family about it? Were they watching along? Did they have any idea?
No, I mean, obviously, they're my family. So it was funny after they watched the first episode and they saw, people saying it was me, and they watched the second episode. My mom says, "You can't fool me. I know my son from anywhere." So it was easy for them to figure out it was me, but I still, denied it until yesterday.
You're a clever cat, Victor. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today. Really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Catch the 2-hour season finale of The Masked Singer next Wednesday at 8/7 Central on Fox.